keywords and go, here you go. I like to sort of talk people through them so they have a better understanding of what to do with them all and what they mean and what they all are. So what you'll see is three tabs. This is sort of the main topics I pulled out. Now some of these aren't, it's not exhaustive, and I try and pick these based on teaching ideas as well, the more things you can do. So I'm waffling there, I'll explain that in a second. So let's ignore that for now. This is what I call the dump list, the draft list. I just dump everything in there that I see, and then from those I pick out the sort of the 10 topics, as it were, that I advertise in this particular gig. But what you'll find is there's some that I put here that haven't made it to the main topic page, but you could still use and focus on. So because I just extra bits on there, so I'll get to those. I'll get to what this all means in a second. And here is a glossary, just some phrases I've used. If you see them, you want a reminder of what they are, there's a glossary there for you. So the master list here, or the dump list, let's just quickly cover this. So I think in the first video I talked about keyword and parent keyword, and basically a keyword is also another word for a topic. Now, apple dog treats is a parent keyword, in that generally what we're seeing is that there are results on page 1, Google, position 1, for the phrase apple dog treats. So Google considers it to be a unique topic, a parent topic, i.e. it deserves its own collection or its own page, that kind of thing. One of the keywords for this topic is, of course, apple dog treats, the same as the parent keyword itself. And there may also be dog apple treats, would be another keyword. And there'll be many variations, but this was just an example. So this is really what we make pages about, the actual topics, and we use keywords to reinforce it. So if we look down here, if we were to write a blog on the best dental chews for dogs, down here, that would be a blog. It would be what we call a best article or a besticle, because what you'll see, if I type in best dental chews for dogs, let's just Google it, best dental chews for dogs, we're more than likely to see a top list. The best dental chews for dogs, okay, 4 approved, the best dental chews, 10 best dogs, Vet Tech reveals 4 great. So these are what we call besticles, the 9, these are articles, they're like articles that are based on the best to this, best for that. Best dental chews for dogs, bad breath, Australia, aging dogs, allergies, you cover all these sort of topics, okay? That's how you know what to write as well in these articles. You just use auto suggest. What we don't see is the same results. Dental chews for dogs. I've got you. We have got that one there actually. But these are now products for sale. Dog dental chews. You've got some besticles in there. Okay. But these now are commercial results. So using the word best can modify the kind of results that Google gives you. Because what they're finding when people type in the word best in, it modifies what you really are looking for. You might be looking for inspiration. If you don't put the word best in it, you might be looking just to buy some. So you'll see the results differ. So anyway, but if we were going to write an article about best dental chews for dogs, what you can see is actually there's a number of different ways to say that same topic. Best dog teeth cleaning treats, best dog dental treats, best dental dog treats. They all mean the same thing. So you wouldn't create a collection or a page for each of these 3 keywords on the left because they all relate to the same topic. So you just got to be careful that sometimes you can get keyword lists, or you can get them from Google Keyword Planner, but they're advertising based, paid advertising based. Actually, a lot of keywords are all the same parent keyword. That's all. So that's why I've got these 2 columns here. I get the keyword lists and I organise them by alphabetical order of the parent keyword. It's not an exact science. Sometimes you see things that suggest we should have. Sometimes you'll see 2 different parent topics here. And you'll go, oh, but I should create a page for each. But common sense tells you that they're probably the same thing. So, can I see one here? Okay. Best dog training treats. Okay. You'd consider that to be worth a page, an article. But down here you've got best training treats for dogs. Common sense dictates that's anomalous, and actually it's the same thing. Okay, and how can we double check that? Well, when we see things like that, we think, well, they're probably the same. We can then Google it, and we'll probably see If I type in that word there into Google, we'll probably see results with best dog training treats. Let's do it. Best dog training treats actually comes up. Best dog training treats. It comes up before best training treats for dogs. So don't believe it's gospel. It gives you some guidance. That's all it is. So all it ever is just better guidance than none. Next up is traffic potential. That's the number of clicks the top ranking page has that happens to rank number one for that term. So here, for example, are begging strips good for dogs? Sorry, this one here, bad dog treats, has volume of 400, but the top ranking article for bad dog treats gets 1100. Why more? Well, because obviously bad dog treats has other keywords that are related within the same topic. So maybe actually it's the case here that the person ranks for this phrase here on the right, and that phrase on the right covers many different versions of these kind of keywords here on the left, hence why the volume's higher. So that's all it means. If you rank number one for this term, there's more than just this volume here. There's volume, other volume as well. Volume here is domestic volume, so for you it's the US. Global volume is global volume. And this is volume monthly, taken as an average over the last 5 years. So if you've got a brand, vegan dog treats, for example, weren't very big 5 years ago. They're becoming more big now. So what you'll find is the volume figure is taking into account traffic from 5 years ago. So it's a loose average, and it's only the traffic based on the exact string of characters here, apple dog treats, not dog treats made of apple. That's got its own volume. So just as an example here, best dog teeth cleaning treats, 800. Best dog dental treats, 250. Best dental dog treats, 250. So if you rank for this one here, there's lots of keywords that all have their own volume. So don't worry. That's hence why over here, the person that ranks number one for best dog teeth cleaning treats actually gets 7,900 or so. Oh, there's inconsistencies here anyway, but a lot more volume. Finally is difficulty. And difficulty is a score of 0 to 100. And it talks about, it's a rough idea of whether or not it's easy or hard to rank for. Now, as I showed you yesterday in a video, we saw some articles that had really, it's a completely different client actually, it's a horse website. So some articles, so how they work that out, it's based on the number of backlinks the top ranking pages have. Now sometimes the top ranking pages can have loads of backlinks, but actually they're from bad websites, from the same website, so a bad website, all from the same website and from a different region, and don't even link to their website with a particularly keyword-rich word. So although a top ranking page may have loads of backlinks, it could just be rubbish. So it's not an exact science. It's not a metric from Google. You can see loads of terms have very, very low difficulty, but the top ranking sites are very, very good. And we can see sometimes very high ranking, other phrases could have a very high difficulty, but very low quality sites. So because of the fact they can be skewed by bad backlinks. So it's just a guidance. Sometimes people ignore writing about certain topics because the difficulty is deemed to be hard. And that's a fool's errand, because if you don't write about things that your site is fundamentally focused on, then you will lack that relevancy factor in your own content generally. So it's a rough guidance, pinch of salt. I'll probably show you an example of what I mean by it. Well, this is some of the keywords you currently rank for. This made me laugh. Fat puppies. So let's go to trying to find a phrase. Let me log back in again. I don't know. So dog treats has got relatively high difficulty, but you need to have a collection on dog treats, which you don't have. You don't know. I can't see a collection called dog treats. You're a dog treat website. You need to have a collection for it, because it helps make everything that helps make everything that links to kind of work and be relevant and make sense. And we look at the top ranking sites, and there should be a lot of big companies on there because it's a big core seed phrase. So I'm not saying it's something you're necessarily easily going to rank for. So we want to look for things like more niche things. But let's let this load anyway. In its own time. So Chewy, lots of good backlinks for them, obviously. I'm sure lots of poor ones. Amazon, PetSmart, Walmart, the Cookie Rookie. And you look down some of these. Bear in mind, dog treats also shows local results as well. If I type in dog treats, I'm going to see some local shops around here as well. There you go, got some pet supply stores down the bottom. So I'm here in Mexico at the moment. So you want to consider that there's an opportunity there as well. It might be deemed to be hard to rank for, but if you don't write about it, you won't rank very well for the local map listings as well. So, but you look at some of these. Let's have a look. CookieRookie.com. Show more. Trying to find some of these here. Bear with me. Let's have a quick look through some of the 550 backlinks. One link per domain. Do follow. So from their 550 links, actually they've only got 126 English-speaking links that send any SEO value that are unique, because I repeat a lot of them. Now, some of them are still quite good. Traffic here, but we organise it by traffic. Now, a lot of these don't really send any traffic at all. So they're not particularly amazing and hard links. This one's here, 20 clicks a year. Backlinks aren't really there necessarily to send you links. But good backlinks can do. They're more about sending authority and relevance and direction to your site. But what I'm getting at is, from what looked very, very hard, suddenly becomes an awful lot easier. They're only really getting traffic from a few sites. The rest of them are low quality sites. Who's this one? Cindy Wood Small here, Metro Parent, .co.nz. A lot of marketing blogs. So it's take it with a grain of salt. Ultimately, you need to be writing about certain things. So let's jump now to the actual main topic list. I've actually ignored doing your homepage. A homepage is pretty common sense. You need to focus on being an online pet shop, dog supply store, dog store, puppy shop, puppy store, those things. Organisational, focus on those things there. That's important to talk about. But I haven't put it in the main list. Sometimes I do it here. You have put a bit of text in there. I would probably put a bit more text on your site. And as I've said before, I think your site leads too much with an obscure banner, a non-customised menu listings. But adding a bit more text to your homepage about what you are as an organisation. We're a pet shop. We're a dog specialist pet shop, a dog food supply store, a dog supply store, dog shop, dog store, those things. Use a bit more content. Use headings to use those keywords in there as well. They're all much of a muchness, but that's what you want to be talking about on your homepage, because that's what you do as a business. So this here, okay, so what I noticed is one of the brands you stock is Natural Dog Company. Okay, so here it's the primary keyword, suggested page intent, brand, commercial, so it should be a collection called Natural Dog Company. You could have the vendor label for every product that has Natural Dog Company as Natural Dog Company, and you could even set up your site such that you can link your vendor labels through to this main collection. We call this handleizing. Could handleize the vendor labels to the canonical brand. We'll see vendor. People often put their own company name in there. Vendor means brand. Builds SEO hierarchy, and it reduces keyword cannibalization, and it improves your ability to rank for it, because now Google crawls your site and sees loads of pages linking to your Natural Dog Company brand page with the correct keyword. These are some of the other ones you could talk on there. If you have a discount code, you could even say, people often ask for, have you got any Natural Dog Company promo codes? You're in luck. Here's our Natural Dog Company discount code, NDC 15 or whatever, and then you maybe attract people on that volume. So you win those ones. Natural Dog Company reviews, You could talk about some. If you've got any reviews for them, you could feed them through and just pull out the natural dog company based ones. These are just alternative headings that are going to bring you traffic. As you can see, not particularly high difficulty, lots of volume. You're not focusing on the brands. Now, I could go through and add all the brands you've done, but I don't need to. This was proving a point, so this is what I mean by it's a learning topic, a link as well. Think about all the other brands you stock. I have put one more in there actually, K9. Oh no, I haven't put it in there. It's in the main list. Or have I lost it? K9 Granola Factory. One that didn't even make it. Low difficulty, good volume. That should be in there as well. So I didn't add every one of the same. These are common sense. As I say, you get more than just the 10 topics. You get the other ones as well. But any brands, make sure you add the brands in there. Shopify calls them vendor. Ridiculous. So that's one. So I mentioned it here. Number 2, dog accessories. Could be a collection. You've got a legacy one called accessories. Just be SEO keyword rich on this one. Why not? You can mention the word dog accessory store. Now you could talk on the dog accessories page about dog park accessories, dog beach accessories. What types of dog accessories do you stock, and you could go into detail about them. What types of dog accessories does your store stock? We stock dog park accessories. Then talk about what are dog park accessories. Then dog beach accessories, and talk about what dog beach accessories are, dog walking, and so on and so forth. And there are more in the master list. I've just added a few of them. We can find them. Control F, accessories, as if you can't find them. Have I got that would be a blog. Cool dog accessories, cute dog accessories, deaf dog accessories. Lots of designer dogs, lots of things in there. These are things right now you may not have, but you could stock. Again, SEO is not just about how do I rank for this term, it's about what can I rank for and what should I stock in order to be best having a chance to win with organic marketing. So there's a few ideas there. They've each got their own volume. Some are slightly harder than others. Or you could make an additional collection called Collections Dog Park Accessories. Or, as I've said here, you can certain themes, or a developer do this for you, they can customize your filters on your collections such that when someone clicks park, it changes the page title to dog park accessories, it changes the text to text that's based around dog park accessories, it changes the breadcrumb to have dog park accessories in there, and it only shows those dog park accessories products. And then you set up the meta title and meta description to be bespoke based on that particular tag as well, or that particular filtered tag. That's one way of doing it. Or you just make a collection called dog park accessories. But what you do is you only link it from the dog accessories. You do not put it in the menu. Why? Because we don't want to cannibalize dog accessories. We don't want Google to be confused by what is our main dog accessories page. So if we put dog accessories in the menu, then it's got loads of links from the website. But if dog park accessories is only linked to from the dog accessories collection, then Google is very clear that this one here has hundreds of links. This one here would only have one link. So it knows that this is more important and it won't confuse things. So that's the cheap workaround, collections / dog park accessories. The better way is to make it all link off the main one, but one requires no development work, the other one does. That's my advice. Whether or not you go with that one is entirely up to you, but the best advice I'd give would be to get a developer to do that. I appreciate that's not in everyone's budget, so in that case, just make collections / dog park accessories, collections / dog beach accessories, and link those collections only to this one here. So therefore, dog accessories collection has more internal links, and Google knows that that's the main one for dog accessories. Next up, you've got it Treato time. No one's searching for that one. Doesn't mean anything. Why not properly optimize it as dog subscription box, dog treat subscription box? High difficulty, but again, don't always believe what you see, and you're never going to rank for it if you don't target it. And also, the other thing as well is SEO isn't about just ranking. It's user experience data. We're learning what people are searching for. They're searching for dog subscription box. So if someone lands on your website, maybe you didn't rank for dog subscription box, but maybe they're interested in it. If they see the word dog subscription box, they know what it is. They don't know what Treato time is. So it's good user experience. Number 4, low calorie dog treats. again, you could have it's not just a dog treat; it's a specific type. Covers low fat, healthy, and these are some of the subheadings. What are the healthiest? What are good for dogs? Healthy soft. What are healthy dog treats? What goes into a healthy dog treat? What isn't a healthy dog treat? Other sub questions. There should be its own collection, like this, or just as we did it in the dog accessories talk, you could have it as a filter underneath dog treats, and it would have its own meta and stuff. Talking about dog treats, rather than do lots and lots of these now, I've now just put a few more of them here. Have a collection for dog treats, dog chew treats, chewy dog treats. A bit more difficult. It could be what we call an intermediary page, i.e. it's like a little home page almost, where it has lots of links to different ones, or it could be one mega collection for all dog treats. And then again on there, you could have sub-collections for freeze-dried, frozen, gourmet, organic, cheese. There's more treats in here that I haven't discussed, dental treats, lots more in there. So these are all almost essentially topics themselves. They are. Or you can make them their own sub-collections, just as we discussed above. Collection / gourmet dog treats, and only link to it from the dog treats page. So again, dog treats is the dominant dog treats term, and Google doesn't get confused. Actually, when you have a stripped back menu sometimes, it sends everyone via this page, so this page gets a lot more traffic. It means your site also gets more page views for every visit. And that wouldn't annoy someone. If someone's looking for dog treats, they'd click on the dog treats link. Click on the dog treats link, and then from there, you can give them a bunch of ideas of things they can go to. Maybe some subheading buttons at the top. Gourmet, organic, cheese, frozen, healthy. And they click on those and they go to the next collection. Or you do it via tags, filters and things. And then the people they haven't just seen the homepage, they've got down to the level they want to get to. They've seen 3 pages. People are having more engagement with your website. Again, they've all got their own volume, lots of volume there. How much to feed a puppy? Now this is where you start to use blogs. Okay, create your blog category. Don't call it news, call it dog advice, something like that, or maybe give it some funny name. Don't make it too long-winded. And how much to feed a puppy? When to switch puppy to adult food? How often should I feed it? How long do you feed puppy food? Not too difficult. Lots of volume. Bring people to your website. Use blogs as an advertising tool. Put banners on there, top, middle, and bottom. Sending people to puppy food, or to adult food, or to training food, to training treats. Another one, do dog treats expire? Dog advice, do dog treats expire? Now what I did here, I wanted to show you one of the things that I do. So I looked at dog treats on answerthepublic.com, and I also went to Google's auto suggestions, and I looked at websites that relate for these terms. So do dog treats expire? And what I did was make a note of the sort of headings that we see on those pages. So how do I write a blog? I thought this would be useful for you. Do dog treats expire? So I've got the keyword. I Google it. Okay, look at these people also ask. Okay, let's open a few of them. Right, let's have a look at them. How long are they good for? How long do they last once opened? How do you know if they're bad? Do they go stale? Do bully sticks expire? Do begging strips? So all of these things here, we write them down. Okay, these are questions people often ask. So Google relates that to the same topic. So if we cover these, Google thinks we're being really thorough. And then we start having a look at what these articles talk about. Look at the meta titles. Do dog treats expire? Keywords right at the front. 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 So people see it straight away, they're more likely to click on it. And we look at the content. This was written 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Training treats. So they're talking about types of dog treats, okay? So we're going to talk about types of dog treats. What types of dog treats are there? And can they expire? Then we go back. We make a note of that idea. Oh, and it's digestible. They've got a content section. Maybe you should add a content section to yours. How long does it take for a dog to recover from food poisoning? Okay, maybe we talk about food poisoning. What age can I give up? So that's can you give puppy a bone? And what age? Maybe you reword it. You write these headings down and you find better ways you find your own way to word them. You then look at the next article and you look for commonalities. You see, do dog bones expire? Okay. let's go to, this page is terrible for page load. Dog treats expire. How long do dog treats last once opened? How do you increase the shelf life? Do expired treats hurt dogs? How long does the dog food expire? How to store it properly? When should I do when it expires? So lots of common questions we keep seeing, and we use that and we put those, and that's why they are in italics. They're not keywords; they're italic headings. They give us some kind of focus of how to write that content. How long do they last? I put some notes here. You might want to change the order slightly. You might want to add in a few steps, like types of the actual specific types and nuances. So that's why there's no volume data here, but there'll be search volume data. So it's not being recorded. The main one's got some volume, obviously, but that's kind of, I wanted to put it there. So it gives you some idea of how I look at writing a blog. I look at how other people are saying. Answerthepublic.com keeps an aggregated listing of all those auto-suggested ideas. Covers shelf life. Another keyword here, best dog treats for bad breath. Another blog advice. Some alternative ways of saying that keyword. Low difficulty, volume. Why does my dog save his treats? Other variations of that phrase. Volume, difficulty. Dog chew toys. Now this is back to so this is advice. Commercial means a collection. So a collection, dog chew toys, chew dog toys, dog chew, best dog chew toys, dog chew toys. They've all got their own volume. Warrants its own collection. Similar because there's some crossover, but also worth its own unique collection is dog bones. You've called it chews and bones. It's fine, just call it chews and bones. Chewy dog bones, but just focus on this is not dog chew toys. This is dog bones, dog chew bones. Be very specific, it's bone focused. These are toy focused. You could link to this from this as well, because they are interrelated. People search for things in different ways, and you're missing an opportunity if you don't create collections around those. Another advice one, how to get puppy to sleep through the night, how to calm puppy down, how much they need to sleep, those kind of things. Why isn't my puppy eating? Another blog content. How many treats per day for a dog? So a lot of things around dog ownership that people are asking, looking for questions. These are your ideal customers, and if you own the magazine essentially, then you own the opportunity to market to them. So there's obviously a lot more than 10 topics there. Some different ways that you can think about structuring your site out to really maximize the opportunities there. And once you've done those, there's a lot more ideas in there still as well. Dog treats for sensitive stomachs. Yeah, see there, best dog treats. This could be a blog because we can see the word best dog treats for sensitive stomachs. Low difficulty, a lot of volume, or it could be a filter on the dog treats page. Sensitive stomachs. When you click that, it changes the heading and the description and the meta title and the meta description and the breadcrumb and so on and so forth. But I hope that makes some sense. Anything you're not sure about, don't hesitate to ask. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help make that make sense. But it's about 300 keywords in there. So there's a few more things in there than I've covered, obviously. And I'm on hand if you've got any questions you're not sure about. But hopefully that makes some sense and gives you something to get cracking with.